Welcome. Okay, martial arts self-defense. This is Instructor Carlo. And today I wanted to cover the transition in Tai Chi, one of our first transitions, but primarily with the feet, with the legs, okay? I had a student ask a question about the rotating hip, the sidestep in Tai Chi. And so I wanted to cover that because the 16 form that beginners are introduced to in this system and the basic 24 form are slightly different when starting off, okay? So, best thing to do is just start off by demonstrating. So we're gonna come here. So first thing in Tai Chi, we always breathe. I never skip the breathing with students, and so shouldn't you, okay? We open the stance. Again, we're doing this Tai Chi sidestep where I press lightly and I shift the weight. And I should be here. Make sure you guys can see me here. And I'm here. Now, again, we do our breathing. And the goal is that we focus on making sure we have our posture. So when we start, ready, begin. In this form, again, we sidestep, and I'm here. Okay? Now, after doing our wave hands like clouds, we get into our fourth movement, right? Which is brushing the knee. So from here, I form a ball. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to rotate and bring the foot back and rotate the hip outward. Here. Again, I'm here. We sit back, right? Or you can say shift the weight to the back foot. So it's 90% here, and this is where we get into a Tai Chi empty stance. Here. Okay, not here, here, okay? At first, your hips may be tight when doing this movement. So you can open up the hips, okay? I'm gonna say it's like the Elvis stance, right? But here, you open up the hips in order to get the knee facing one direction, okay? In the same direction as the foot, and we're here. While maintaining this posture. When I step out, I'm here, because what's going to happen is you're going to shift the weight, and then eventually, right, the foot's going to turn. And then we have to check if we're in balance. Right? I shift my foot back. I should be okay on that one. Okay? When we step out, we can actually step out a little bit outwards rather than inwards. Right? So we balance ourselves. But again, one movement, we're here, and we're doing a sidestep. The other movement, we're opening up and sidestepping and then shifting. What's the purpose of doing these sidesteps? It's to teach us how to evade, okay? So, I'm here, here. Now, when you do brush the knee, you're going to block, right? Because when you're at this point, you've already blocked your opponent. And when you sidestep, when you're stepping in a way that allows you to get an advantageous position and redirect your opponent, complete your movement, make sure that you're stabilized. Make sure that you have a different angle on the opponent, okay? So is the sidestep. Here, someone tries to sweep you, okay? You still have your balance. Okay? That's why we do a lot of balancing movements. Now, don't mistake this for you're never going to fall, or someone who knows judo will not throw you. They will throw you faster than you know, okay? But when you're trained and you understand the concepts in terms of the grounding and you can prepare yourself, it allows you to react much faster. And I've been personally able to avoid getting any kind of slammed in a tournament one time because of the grounding, okay? But I just wanted to touch on this concept because sometimes the hips are tight and it's gonna take some time for you to open up the hips. I don't turn, I'm in my Tai Chi stance, right? My knee is bent, and I'm here, and I open up, and I'm here. And when I step out, I push, okay? Now, when we step out, we wanna make sure we just step out reasonably. Just even stepping out here is A-okay, okay? You don't wanna overextend yourself, all right? Tai Chi postures are actually supposed to mimic normal walking, right? Okay? Okay? So, here, I'm here, I step out. So again, I'm here, I step out, and rotate. Okay? Now, you're going to do this step out in many different forms. First, you bring the leg in, and then you step out, or however you practice. You always want to practice stepping right, with the heel first and rolling with, stepping with the heel first, rolling the foot. Heel, ball of foot. That's what I meant. Heel, ball of foot, toes. Heel, ball of foot, toes. When you're doing the side step, it's the entire foot. I hope you find this lesson useful. Please visit selfdefensehub.pro for more lessons. And I also do in-person classes here in Los Angeles County. Okay, I do in-person classes. I do mobile sessions where I come to you and we train. Okay, and that's great for families, great for individuals, great for couples. I've been dealing with a lot of individuals lately, but the whole idea came from, being a family man myself and having multiple kids. Why not just have them train? I come to you, we train, and it makes things much easier, right? So I offer a lot of different options. On top of that, you can also go to everyonetaichi.com, which is a very friendly site, which you can access courses and even start a free intro to Tai Chi class. So you can, if you haven't done Tai Chi before, you can get an idea. You can also ask questions as well. Again, this is Instructor Carlo, wishing you a great day.